I am Gerardo Palmieri, Communication Director of the Italian Prison Police. Excuse me for my English, it's not good, but it's a Napolitan English. I'm honored to represent our experience in critical broadband communication to TETRA World Congress. And the project is conceived to represent a technological solution necessary to improve the safety of Italian police. The project was named Securing Italian Prison Police Sensitive Transport with TETRA. At the first, before presenting the adopted solution, I would like to show you the skill of the Italian prison police. The Italian prison police is one of the 5 Italian police forces, established in 1817, and it's responsible for order, security inside the prison, prisoner transport to courts and hospital, prisoner watch over the hospital, prisoner re-education, patrol tasks since 2004, public safety in case of a civil protection emergency, such as earthquake in L'Aquila. At the present, the Italian prison police consists in 43,000 officers and is responsible for the surveillance 206 prisons all over Italy. Prison police officers operate in mobility both inside and outside the prison, and it is delegated to transport the prisoners to the courts, jail, hospital, and other house arrest. In this context, within a year, there are an average of about 180,000 transports, which, transferring for the reason of detail below, about 380,000 prisoners. Specifically, the transport of prisoners can be divided into transport to courts, jail, hospital, and the other penal institution, whose average annual number are these. These numbers are caused by the Italian justice that is very complicated. The TETRA, developed by Selsag, is present in 4 Italian regions: Piemonte, Campania, Calabria, and Basilicata. So the national communication system in the use are several and different depending by the situation. TETRA network alone is not able to meet the data band requirements of the prison police. The communication system in use are TETRA, analog radio network for emergency service, GSM 3G network. The communication system in use to prison and the TETRA network are actually prison covered by TETRA network actually 35, and they host 16,400 prisoners. The transport of prisoners is through the use of vehicles, aircraft, ships, and trains. In this context, the most of all for short journeys is the vehicle. In fact, vehicle is used for sensitive transport of prisoners or witnesses are equipped with an in-vehicle PC called Scout that enables GPS localization, video transmission, fingerprint recognition, check of number plates following the patrol car. Scout is on PC rigged, and it is a multi-bearer solution and connects and manages the mobile TETRA radio. Actually, there are 4,000 cars dedicated to Italian prison police at the transport prisoners. And actually, there are 200 cars where we have installed Scout, and 800 cars where we have installed TETRA radio. The transport of prisoners is planned and managed by the operational center. Actually, in Italy, we have 17 operational centers located throughout the country Made-star architecture. For mafia criminals, the transport is planned and managed by a confidential operation center that coordinates agents of the mobile operation group and armored vehicles. Mobile operation groups handles the transport of inmates to the highest hazard index that can be made for reason of security and confidentiality. Mobile operation groups has 12 departments operating peripheral form within the prison. GOM consists in 700 police units. Taking into account the possible interference with organized crime, with nowadays technology, it is possible to plan a transport in the dark, thus ensuring that the involved officer does not know where to deliver the prisoner. The transfer is set directly by the operation center by sending an SDS TETRA in TETRA encrypted network or an SMS under GSM network coverage. In order to plan transfer in the best way, prison administration needed to integrate all the database in use. Prisoner and the transfer management, staff of the prison police, management of vehicles. Today, with the able technology, the database have been integrated so that for each vehicle in operation, it is possible to know the destination, the staff, and the prisoner involved, and the vehicle telemetry. To ensure greater security and to avoid potential interference with all the development of the transfer prisoners, the service allows, through the use of the scout device, to identify the transport prisoners by means of the fingerprint, which compared with the administration database. On the way, the vehicle is followed by the operation center through a polling that shows the location of the vehicle on the map, the telemetry information, and other data needed for transport management. The control room is in contact with the National Traffic Management System, and if an obstacle or a road cut should be encountered, it communicates with the vehicle via TETRA in order to ensure support by giving new routes. The transfer monitoring is done through live video streaming, which obviously is not relying on TETRA, but can be performed through the use 3G network, which transmit images by using a dedicated virtual private network that ensure the same image cannot be intercepted or replaced by different subjects. The adopted system allows the officer to check suspicious vehicles through the automatic recognition of the number plates, comparing the same with the database of suspicion or stolen car, connected both by TETRA or by 3G network towards the control room database, as shown in this video. No. Okay. This is a video. At the end of the transport, the staff of the prison police informs the operation center by sending an SDS which provides the positive arrival position. The secure transport system includes the Explore device that allows the control room to follow the prisoners up to the control room, as represented in this short video.
Ok, libero.
Ok, percorso libero.
Jail police is planning to increase the security of the picketing at the hospitals. The plan is to use Explorer to put the hospitalized prisoners under surveillance through the use of mobile camera. The use of Explorer also allows to verify the identity of a person admitted to visit the hospitalized prisoners through the recognition of the electronic ID and the connection to remote database via TETRA or 3G. Explorer will also be used to ensure greater efficiency within the prison through the implementation of a new project called Jail Manager, which ensures TETRA communication, video surveillance, indoor localization through Wi-Fi, management of the jails. The advantage of the Use Explorer is that we have video from fixed and mobile cameras is forwarded to the site officers and reduce the requirement of TVCC control desks inside the building. Thank you for attention.